Really? So you don't feel prepared for your first position. Well, that's a common worry. However, the question is, why don't you feel prepared? Write that down. Like, write the question down and then write the answer down. Why don't you feel prepared? And what is it that you really believe you're missing? Okay, I know what you're missing. Excuse me. But you have to understand what it is. Okay, and now stay tuned for an upcoming workshop, because this goes back to you understanding how to be more prepared and also communicating how you are prepared to the hiring attorney. Okay, and how do you do that? I'm going to run a workshop that will be a nominal amount of money, the first workshop, and then there'll be a VIP workshop where I will give out a sample cover letter and some other goodies, okay? On December 15th, that's the date I'm shooting for. So stay tuned for that. I will upload more information. I'll put an advertisement in the post section here on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. I'll try to do that either tonight or tomorrow. But if you want to hang out and visit my website occasionally, go to paralegalcoffeetalk.com and check out workshop. And then when you see the workshop tab, nothing's there now, but you can go look. You'll hover over workshop and you'll see VIP event. So you can sign up for either or both, and not now. But you can check out the website. Go look around. The whole website's for beginners. So paralegalcoffeetalk.com. Yes, there's a reason why you don't feel prepared. It's because you weren't taught the practical side of being a paralegal so that you could hit the ground running on day one. And the employer knows this. And so when you don't go the extra mile in your communications with that potential employer, they're not going to bite. They're not going to hire you usually based on just a degree or a certificate, or you may not have any of those and you're just applying, and that's okay too unless you're in California, but California requires one or the other of those two educational devices that I just mentioned. So you have to do your own research in California, but in any state you're in, I want you to look up the paralegal regulations. And if that feels like you're looking for a needle in a haystack, in Google put who may call themselves a paralegal in the state of blank. Okay? Very important to understand this for your particular state. I had somebody from Virginia tell me, I guess it's been a year or two now, that I was doing a disservice to you all because I was saying you could get in if you lived in Virginia, and she said you can't get in unless you have a degree or a certificate, and she pasted the regulation. But when I researched the regulation myself, which is what I want you to do, don't depend on anybody else, she made a mistake, and she left off the last part, which allows you to work as go into the legal field in Virginia, but you can't call yourself a paralegal until you've worked for an attorney doing substantive paralegal work for 5 years. And to me, that is just like a long internship. And so would that be worth it to you? Or would you rather go to school? You can do that, or you can get a certificate. But a lot of the states have left it open to come into 3 different ways. You can choose one, okay? So don't think that you're excluded. You need to do your homework first, okay, before you start assuming. We don't assume in the legal field. So we base our knowledge on fact. And you should do that too. Don't base it on what I say or what another paralegal says that's already in the field. Base it on fact. Base it on your research. Okay, that's the mark of a great paralegal. So have a great day. Stay tuned for more info December 15th for the 2 different Well, they're not different. They just, one offers more info than the other, and the VIP event will be that one, but they're both packed with great information. So stay tuned for and the workshop title is Landing Your First Paralegal Position Without Experience. So number one question I get from people who want to get into this career. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Stay tuned for more workshop info.